want the lights and shit
Yeah,
on?
turn the lights on for them. Let's talk about what came with the machine as far as lights and what didn't. What they add on to
So this is your Ultimate Edition from Polaris. These light bars you see down here that are built into the bumper, that's stock.
Oh, these come with the machine.
Oh yeah.
That bumper comes with the machine.
Yes. Yep. Well, we gotta get some of that stuff out of there.
Yeah.
But those LED lights are stock. The only thing that the customer added was that top light bar,
top
which is
one, okay.
definitely bright. This hood rack, all that is different.
So he must have added that on from where? Here?
So from...
Oh, it bolts on right here.
Bolts on here and here.
Yep, okay.
So all this was extra.
Upwards, yep.
And that's the first rack that we've ever put on. And actually that, you know what this actually does?
It tilts?
Yep, you got to get that other side.
Oh, what? Okay.
Pull it towards you, that little lever.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
I mean, I could see putting a deer on there because I'm a deer hunter, but...
Unless they just wanted full protection.
Yeah, I could see where you'd save your plastic.
Yeah. But it already has your integrated plow frame on there.
Okay,
so,
that's part of the bumper system.
Yes, that's part of the bumper
system. And what's
system.
the winch that comes with this one?
4,500 pound winch.
Nice.
With the auto stop. So that'll stop automatically with this synthetic rope winch on there. I mean, this thing with these tracks is, I mean, I'm not tall by any means. And once you add those track systems in, and these are by DURATRACKS. So this is, like I mentioned, this is the only company that makes these tracks right now for these 1500s because of the weight capacity. So Polaris does not have anything out on the market at the moment. Actually, the guy that developed these and made these worked for Polaris. So he works hand in hand with them. I mean, you can tell, look at how beefy these freaking wheels are.
It looks huge, very stout. Now, everybody's going to want to know, though, the price on those tracks.
So the tracks, being that they are the only company right now that offers these tracks for sale, and this is the only thing that made this actual sale possible, was if we could get tracks for it. So after a bunch of research, we found out that this company out in Minnesota makes these, and they're around $14,999.
$15K for a set of tracks. So here's your chance, keyboard warriors. Tell us about how it's too expensive and you can buy 4 snowmobiles for that much. But in fact, this is actually going to a snowmobile club.
This is going to a snowmobile club. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, these weigh about almost 250 pounds a piece.
So it adds a full 1,000 pounds.
Yes.
To the machine.
Yep.
I think it can handle it. This thing is the size of most trucks.
Yes. They also added that Rhino roof rack on top.
I was going to say that made everything a little bit taller, but it helps protect that light up there as well.
It protects that, but they're going to need storage. They're going to take everything with them on the trail system. And then in the back as well.
Oh, hang on. Talking about this rack, tell us about it. It looks like it's got lock slides in there.
Oh, yeah. So you can adjust and move to whatever you need for your sizes of.
So it's customizable.
Yes, sir. Yep. And then in the back, they put a headache rack, the 1500. So it actually comes with the power dump box.
Oh, very nice.
That's standard. And I mean, the features that this thing has.
One thing that I'm impressed with is if you open these Ranger doors, they're not like your old Ranger doors. The truck style hinge is new for these. That's a real nice feature. It doesn't spring out and fly away from you. It stops like a car door. And show us, it even has three positions?
There's like 3 or 4 different positions. I mean, and then I barely touched that.
A much nicer door hinge combo on these Rangers.
And then the inside, it's just the same as the outside.
Top of the line.
Top of the line, tip out glass windshield. You got heat, AC, power windows in the front and the rear. You also
wiper washer on that.
Yep, wiper and washer. You also have heated seats.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Show us that.
Yep.
I'll go to the other side here. And everybody's going to want to know, Jeff, what's the price of the total package?
So this customer, after he added everything, you're probably right around $80,000.
$80,000. Now, I know that sounds a lot to some people, but if you're an enthusiast or you need it for work like this snowmobile club, it's a worthwhile investment because this thing, as you saw Jeff demonstrate, goes anywhere.
Yes. And I mean, for what they're going to use it for, it's going to be a replacement probably for maybe one of their groomers, because they'll still be able to tow or groom with this.
Oh,
so I mean,
I figured it'd be a recovery vehicle.
It could be used for both. I mean, I think they're going to use it for multiple things, but the biggest thing is a tucker or one of those groomers. The amount of money that those things cost now is nowhere near what it is for this. I mean, you're looking 3 or 4 times what this is.
Right.
So
now, honest question: by putting the tracks on, does it change your towing capacity? I know it changes your speed ratio numbers.
So you bring up speed. This is actually DURATRACKS speed ratio. So basically what the speedometer is reading on your actual dash there, it is the actual for the DURATRACKS is almost cut in half.
Right, which is a fair assumption for most track kits.
Yes.
It'll cut your speed right in half.
Now that these are finally hitting the market, because these were on back order, we were lucky enough just to get these tracks. So We are the first ones to have one in the Northeast, at least that I know of.
Well, this is a little nicer than your average Snowcat. It's got a headliner, and you said these are heated seats?
Just the bottom.
The bottom is a heated seat?
Just for the driver and passenger.
These sun visors
are nice on there. And then storage up there. There's your owner's manual and toolkit that's in there. Obviously, your heat, you got JBL audio system in here.
I noticed the little speaker, in the, or is that that's a tweeter?
Yep. And then
there's more down here, speakers. Oh, yeah.
Yep. And here's your power window button. So everything's on there. There's your windshield wiper.
That's pretty nice that you can control your rear windows.
Yes.
For your rear passengers.
Because on the 1000s, it's all crank windows. So there's no power. So this is the only one that has all that.
An upgrade with the new 15.
We don't need the AC on, so we can turn that off. But you got your heat, all touchscreen too on here. So here's your heated seats. As I said, you have 3 different settings. So you can turn them all the way on high and stay nice and warm.
We're going to need that today because you can see the snow flurries buzzing around the camera here.
So you got cameras in the back. It's covered with snow at the moment.
Another nice feature I noticed this has is that tip-out windshield. Not so important today, but important on those hot days. My question, does it clear that rack that you guys installed?
It better. Oh, yeah.
Just barely, but it does.
Yep, it clears.
So well thought out accessories from Polaris. Yeah, this guy has this all done up nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, there really isn't any option or feature that this is lacking at the moment.
Show us how fast that dump bed goes. You have to turn the machine on? I guess not.
Nope.
Wow.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, that's a good...
We'd have to do a race with the CF Moto to see which one's faster.
See which one's faster, but then you're going to get down to nitty-gritty on which one can haul more.
Yep.
All that too. Maybe in the summer when it's a little bit warmer.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the 1500, because that is a newer motor. They came out with it last year in the 24 models. But what are the specifics with the 15? It's a 3-cylinder, 4-stroke.
Yes, and it's also a steel drive system.
So you no longer have that rubber belt.
Yep.
What does that mean for maintenance?
It's hardly any.
It's prolonged.
It's prolonged. It's built like a truck. It drives like a truck. I mean, it is top of the line, smooth. There is no high-low in here. It's just drive.
Oh, yeah. Show us what it...
Yeah, it's just drive, reverse, and park.
Very simple.
Yep.
And no neutral.
No neutral at all. No.
I can't say I like that.
Yeah, because I don't know if you ever need to tow it or something.
Right, or push it out of the garage because of dead battery or something.
Or if you get buried in the snowbank over there.
All right, so let's start with the cost of the unit for the viewer. What is just the base price for this model? And this, again, one more time, what model is this? The 2025
Northstar Ranger 1500 Ultimate Crew. So you're starting at an MSRP of $49.99.
And that means the Ultimate Crew, that means it's the premier package
there's
for
nothing,
this model.
At the moment, there's nothing more expensive.
Okay, so $49.99.
$9.99. Yep.
And he added, as we talked about, a bunch of protection up front and on top, lighting, and some tracks. That's
yeah. I mean, I'm glad we got the snow to actually show off the tracks. We haven't had snow in a couple of years, at least not to this capacity. And to try these tracks out, to actually say, all right, yeah, these are worth the 15 grand, because I mean, 15 grand is a lot of money for tracks. And at first, they were like, oh man, I don't think we can do that.
Yeah.
And I get it. I mean, when they told me the price of the company, I was like, I didn't know if they had a typo or something in there, because that seemed very, very high, because it's more than double of the normal cost. So, but once they showed up and arrived here and we saw how beefy and how well built they are, we understand that, okay, yeah, there's extra costs that needed to be put into this in order to, I guess, accompany the extra weight that this has, because I guess Polaris tried their standard tracks that they have on the 1000s.
breaking points.
Yeah.
So much
too
weight.
much. Yeah. Just too much for them.
All right, Jeff. So if people are interested in building one of these, what do they got to do? Just give you a call?
Yep. Just give us a call, 315-834-6500. We can get you basically any color you want. And obviously you can see we can almost customize the machine specifically.
Build it right into a Snowcat.
Yep. Whatever you want, we can do.
If you can dream it, Bibbens will build it. This one was a 2025 Polaris Ranger 1500 Northstar. It's a nice machine.
Yes, sir.